How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Naomi Season 1, Episodes 11, 12, and 13, titled Worst Prom Ever, Ready or Not, and Who Am I, respectively. Let's see. Episode 11 is just prom. That's why I didn't do a video on it last week. It can be summed up to the worst prom ever. Like, quite literally, the title says it all. It was just prom, and it was the worst one in existence. Anyway, ready or not? Oh boy. Um. The adults, Akira, Zumbado, D, the McDuffie couple, whose name escapes me at the moment, and quite frankly, it's not their show. It's Naomi's. Um. Want Naomi to run away, right, from Brutus, and Naomi disagrees, right? Now, Naomi goes to Akira, and Akira gives her a necklace a pendant that belonged to her mother, and says this is the sort that this will lead you to like a source of power, blah blah blah. So Naomi and Annabelle go off to find this source of power because Naomi is starting to see memories of other people, objects, whatnot. She has psionic powers now. I believe she actually went specifically to speak to Akira about her psionic powers, which is interesting. Um, Also interesting that all five adults agree that Naomi should disappear to get ready and whatnot. But more of that later. Anyway, obviously Akira doesn't want her to run away and whatnot. Like, it's not else. Now, uh, Naomi and Annabelle are chased down by a dude with weird like uh he's got like weird red eyes, and his power set is kind of odd. Anyway, like he can turn his two weapons into, I think they're called psi, um into like energy blades. Like he can make them energy blades. That depends on the actual physical weapon. He can have like red glowy eyes, like psychically choke a person out. He does that with a waiter. um it's this whole thing. Anyway, now Naomi and Annabelle successfully make it to the field, as it were, and the evil alien bounty hunter murderer dude, I don't even know if we get a name for him. Like, I deadass don't think we ever get a name. Oh wait, no, is it Julian, or is it, oh, it's Julian, the other dude? It's Julian, the dude from prom. One of the dudes is named Julian. We see the dude from last episode and teaming up with this dude at the end of the episode. Um, but yeah, so he breaks his weapon on. He finds them, tells them, was like, "Huh, funny how," because he's apparently the reason Naomi was chased, supposedly. But he's like, "Funny how it goes for a circle. I'm here to kill you," and he tries to kill Naomi. Now it looks like he's winning, but right when he takes the sign, tries to jam them, I guess, into Naomi's chest, she puts up her arms, and it breaks the weapon, breaking the energy blade as well, which is what I meant by they're like dependent. Anyway, now Naomi then realizes, oh, the disc is the beginning. She puts the pendant on the disc, and it opens up a door. Annabelle's like, yeah, look, this is just for you. So Naomi goes in. There she meets the essence of her parents, and they tell her someone betrayed them. Someone betrayed her, like her actual parents, and that is now. Funnily enough, while this is happening, Lourdes and Anthony um are investigating. Right? They are investigating the Superman incident. Naomi. They go to D, and he tries to put him off. Um, they get in trouble. I forget how, or I forget what the like specifics of them being in trouble is. But they get in trouble. I think one of Brutus's people tries to attack them. which is really stupid. And they are saved by D and Zumbado. And then the secrets are revealed. Now, it should be noted. Apologies. Allergies are acting up. I'm under like 10 million different allergy meds, and I still get allergy issues. Anyway, it should be noted that brain empty. That's not actually what it should be noted. It should be noted that afterwards. Okay, hold up. Let's go one thing at a time. Zumbado and D save Anthony and Lourdes. The secrets are revealed. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Misek D reminded me. Should be noted, D is he has a meetup with sorry, D is confronted, is probably the best way to put it, about by Mac. We remember her from a few episodes ago. She mentions D's wife, that she's alive. Now, Naomi goes home and tells I'm pretty sure their names are Greg and Jennifer. She tells the McDuffies that someone betrayed her parents and we should go, blah blah blah. So they try and hightail it out of Puerto Suego. On the way out, we see both of the two from the last episode, Julian and some other dude. I'm actually looking up his name right now because yeah, it is Greg and Jennifer. Let's see. Who am I? Guest starring. So they're seriously just not like showing it. Oh fuck me. Okay, let's click Earth 29. See if it former residents. It literally doesn't tell us anything. That's great. Okay, so Julian and the other dude whose name I don't even think it was mentioned. Let's check Julian. Is there a page for him? There is. Julian and the other dude appear. Yep, Julian is the dude from prom. And then of course there's the other dude. Because of course. Anyway, and then the other dude, the creepy eye dude, they flip the car that Naomi and her parents are in, and they kidnap her parents. Uh, but they not only kidnap her parents, they also kidnap Dee, Zumbado, and Akira. And this leads to all the kids getting together to hatch an escape plan, which well, they get together when Annabelle and Naomi realize, wait, shit. Something is up. We might want to go there after after the non-powered, they're after the non-Naomis to get to Naomi. And so um they managed to red-eyed dude who I really wish we'd get a name from him. Is it Jaeger? Nope. It is not. I'm trying to find the because there's no I'm on the wiki page, but it's just there's nobody. That's annoying. Um, but anyway, the red-eyed dude, he's there, and when he sees Naomi's there, he eats himself away. So they all get together to track down the parents and whatnot because Jacob has the ability to track aliens. They're in a warehouse in the middle of an abandoned warehouse in the just outside the city. I was gonna say in the city. No, they're just outside the city. And now, seemingly, Naomi tries to go on her own, and when her friends try to convince her to take them with her, she just zooms off at super speed. But it turns out because that doesn't even last. It turns out she didn't actually go alone because when she's confronted by the two enforcers of Brutus, um, she's like, "I'm not alone," and they shut down the power dampener that's there, um, and right, and they successfully managed to rescue the adults. Um, the adults are kind of exacerbated with the kids, unfairly so. I will say that. But Naomi, after beating down the two peeps, or one, yeah, after successfully beating down the two peeps, she walks into the portal, right? Or she starts to walk into the portal. Annabelle tries to stop her, and Naomi's just like, "No, I got to do this," and she walks into the portal where she meets up with Brutus. When she mentions killing her parents, Brutus is like, "I didn't do that," and he flings a knife at her, and it cuts her, causing her pain, which of course Naomi's not used to and whatnot. And when he tries to force her to relive like the memories of her parents dying, Naomi kind of her powers like lash out at him, and they sort of restore life to the area they're in. After this, Zumbado and Akira show up, and they take Naomi back to Earth, whatever number this is, that they currently reside in, and they leave Earth 29. Akira stays on the other side to permanently close the portal. Is her reason for staying. And when Zumbado and D return the disc that she had earlier, gave to Zumbado to keep safe or whatever, it turns out that Zumbado has told Naomi about D's wife being alive on the prison planet, which they find. Oh no! Naomi took out one of them. Julian was taken down by D and Zumbado. Uh, I don't know if Julian is dead or just unconscious. Because Zumbado's the one who did it, and it's Zumbado. The man does some crazy shit to protect Naomi, including scaring Naomi, which was just weird. But anyway, more on that. Yeah. So, turns out, Zumbado dropped the D's wife is alive bomb on Naomi, and so Naomi was like, "No, you've helped enough. Go look for your wife, right? Like we got this." Now the episode ends with Naomi and the McDuffies going to bury the ship, the pieces of the ship. The moment Naomi touches that piece, she sees Jennifer and Greg killing her parents. The traitors are revealed as Greg and Jennifer McDuffie. Now, Naomi does not take this lying down, and she finally learns to fly. She tells them to stay away from her, and she flies off. And that is where the series possibly ends, and where the season for sure ends. I say series possibly ends because, well, Naomi's part of Arrowverse, if loosely, just like Stargirl, and with the constant Naomi is bisexual vibes we've been getting, um, and the fact that the only other Arrowverse show with a bisexual lead got canceled recently. Um, yeah, I'm not. As much as I want them to release a season 2 for Naomi, I'm not getting my hopes up because the only other two LGBT leads shows, three, sorry, forgot about Constantine. All three of the LGBT shows led by LGBT characters in the bisexual John Constantine, the bisexual Sarah Lance, and lesbian Ava Sharp, technically, since they're like co leads, and the lesbian Ryan Wilder have all been cancelled. Now, one of them by NBC, the other two by Discovery when they bought out the CW and shit. Um, it's not a good look, right? It's not looking good for Naomi getting a season 2, and it's definitely not a good look for Discovery. More on that in a separate video, um, possibly. But yeah, I want that's the season. It was a good season. It had a rough patch in the start, but I will say that Naomi found its ground towards the end. Actually, I would say it found its end within the second half. It took a bit, but if this was a 20 episode season or 23 episode season, like with the normal sized, um, this picking up at episode 6, or 7, and then just going with it would have been amazing. We would have had the next like 8 episodes to plan out the final battle, and we would have gotten that final battle with Brutus, and then we can find a new villain for season 1, or it could just be a one-off. Um, but as it stands, this is probably the series finale. And I'm sad to see it go. Right, I wish I had faith that we would get a season 2. But it's not looking good. Anyway, overall, I would say it was a good season. The series as a whole is incomplete. Uh, since we didn't get a final battle, as it were. But it's still been a good show. It's been a great ride. If there's a season 2, I will cover season 2. That's a very big if though. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the last 3 episodes and the season as a whole down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright. Uh Flash tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Follow me on the live streaming site. Link in the description.